Hey, what's going on, Appliance Boot Camp? This is Mike Sneed coming to you. I got paint and stuff all over me. Uh, want to apologize. Sometimes I be wanting. I got paint everywhere. Sorry. Sometimes I be thinking I'm gonna go home and take a shower and get changed and come here and do this show. But I actually be working during the day. So me working during the day, a lot of times I want to come just like I am, so you all will see it. And that's the way I am today. I just finished up with a project my son and I have been working on for the last 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Shout out to Thanos. Thanos came over last night, yesterday afternoon, and he helped me out a little bit too. Let me give everybody a few minutes to get in. We have the Appliance Boot Camp coming up. Appliance Boot Camp going to be September the 22nd through the 24th. Um, we still got a couple of spots available. Remember that all of the make sure we both play. Yeah, we both play. Remember all of the alumni. You're welcome to come back as many times as you like. Uh, if you bought the course, the hands-on live course, it's an actual folder that says hands-on live. Click on the hands-on live. That's how you get in. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for actually joining in, and what I'm going to talk about tonight. Like I say, I've been working. 'Cause I told you all on Monday that I was going to what you call. I was going to teach myself how to weld. So that's what I've been working on the last 2 days. I've been trying to figure out how to weld for the last couple of days, and I'm going to show you all what we got going on. This is me actually figuring out how to weld. I had never weld prior to Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning was the first time I had really uh, tried to weld. Well, I take that back. I tried it about a year ago when I first got the ice cream trailer. I was gonna try to weld. I couldn't figure it out. I got somewhat of a bead going, but it wasn't much of anything. So I kind of left it at that. But today, with this week, I was determined I was going to teach myself how to weld. Let me find the pictures. Here we go. Boom. Let's see here. I was determined I was going to teach myself how to weld, and that's exactly what I done. And this right here is one of the things that makes us so right, makes us so dangerous. And this goes with training somebody and training the man and teaching the man. I'm gonna show you all right here. Um, Let me how do I get this mess from out of here. Let me open one of them up. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. All right. Well, anyway, we'll go right. We'll take a look at what I got. I'm gonna share the screen with you real quick. Okay. This is the latest version of our little ice cream cart. What I done, I actually welded this little cart right here. This is the cart I actually built. This is the first welding project I've done. I built it. I put the actual this right. All of this right here is my little welding. I put the wheels and stuff on it. Uh, I went to what they call what is it called a metal supermarket, and I gave them the dimensions of all the stuff that I wanted, and they had everything cut. This right here is a piece of round bar. I used to look at Great Biker Build Off, and if you ever looked at that, Indian Larry, he used to always heat up metal and bend it to get these crazy designs. Well, I wanted to try that too, so I took my actual torch that we use to braise in compressors and stuff, and I actually heated up a piece of a round rod and bent it to kind of make a little holder for the actual dish to come down in. But that's the actual uh, what we hold our actual daggone it, umbrella. So that's actually screwed into the actual frame rail and stuff. But I've done it. I figured it out. The first couple of welds I've done was they were pretty bad. Last night, shout out again to Thanos. Thanos stopped by yesterday, and him and I kind of figured out together how to weld, and he kind of helped me get going. And then I finished it up. My son and I finished it up again about 30 minutes ago. We finished it up. So that's our latest version right there. And this one has the umbrella. It has a little crank that you can open it up, and you can serve everything right there. It rolls real easy. It's super easy. Everything you're seeing right here is less than $100 with the metal and welding. It's less than $100. The most expensive thing, the actual cart is less than $100. No, that freezer is about $100. If you get it from Walmart, it's like $15 for this sticker. This umbrella, you get it from Amazon. I think the umbrella is like $30. But it has the crank on it, which I like. They crank it up and it covers everything. So you got a lot of shade there. So that's all we got in there. I got another one I'm going to build next week. The one I build next week is going to have the huge tires on it. This one right here, it actually roll on grass. Doesn't like to roll on gravel that easy. So I'm gonna build the one with the huge tires on it, so it'll be able to roll on gravels and stuff really super easy. So that way, if somebody going out to some place where it's really rough terrain with gravels and rocks and stuff, it'll be easy. But right here, indoor or pavement, road, concrete, it just rolls super easy. And that's what we built. Let me see. I'll show you all something. Uh, Yeah, and what we have here, that's our actual temperature controller. So this right here, we can actually do ice cream, Joko ice, whatever you want. I actually control the temperature with this right here. So this, the freezer plugs right here. This right here plugs into the wall or into the generator, and it controls. You put it in temperature you want, and it'll keep that freezer at that temperature. So I'm actually pretty proud of the first thing that we ever built welding. It's the first time I ever fabricated anything, and it feels good to be able to take something out of your head and actually take something out of your head and bring it into light and create it. And that's the difference between training somebody and teaching somebody. Now, if you all don't know, you probably saw who was at Nana Academy. I was told 3 years ago that Nana Academy was going to be was going to put everybody out of business. That they're with them coming into the appliance repair field, they're giving away free training almost. I think $150. They teach how to repair appliances. They had millions of dollars. I think I saw someplace somebody had gave was offering them $70 million to actually uh, to do what to for their actual platform. They came in with millions of dollars, and yesterday was their last day. They had to close down. They had to close down. They even took the name boot camp. They had appliance boot camp on their stuff, but they had to close down um, because what they were doing they were trying to they're offering training to people who had already been taught. A lot of the people that might have went over there, if they had been searching for appliance repair, they probably came across appliance boot camp somewhere. And if they came across appliance boot camp, uh, they just by listening to the videos and stuff, they got somewhat taught of what it is to actually to run an appliance repair business, how much you need to charge. They free thinkers. They're not going to work like technicians. What they wanted to do, they wanted to train technicians and put them out there and let them go out there and be somewhat independent business owners. It doesn't work like that. Even if people if they had a ran through technicians and put them out there, they still would have failed because a technician can't run a business. A technician don't know how to run a business, and if you're gonna put people out there and just show them how to fix appliances, and give them training, they're not going to be able to do be able to make their business run, and they're gonna be out in less than a year or two. They're gonna be failing. A lot of you all have been calling me because this is the time when the third party warranty companies are calling you all, trying to get y'all to cut your prices and all that, and you all saying, I'm not cutting my prices. Forget y'all. This is the price it's going to be, and y'all won't back down because y'all know now. Y'all know it's just a game, and so you all are staying here. And here it is, these companies, that Nano company had millions of dollars to get up and running and to build an appliance repair business. And you all have came through with little or no money, and y'all still here. Some of you all have built the network that they wanted. They wanted a network like some of you, like Marcus and DCNF and Miss Ward and them. Nano wanted what you all have. They wanted to build what you all have built and couldn't do it with millions of dollars. And you all have been able to pull it off, and do it. And it's because you all have been taught. And the difference between training somebody, people never really figure out how to be independent and think for themselves. Meaning, somebody who's been trained, they'll never do what I just done there. Where you go to Harbor Freight and you say, I'm gonna buy $100 welder, and I'm gonna go in my backyard in the back of my office. I'm gonna teach myself how to do it. It ain't that hard, until you actually learn how to do it. Somebody who's been trained, they wouldn't even try. They would actually be looking for a class, or look to go somewhere for somebody to actually teach them how to do it. And then when somebody teach them how to do it, they still have to keep calling that person day in and day out because they trained. They don't know how to think. I teach you all how to think, like I would approach the problem and fix it. And so what happened once you start to think, and you can actually, you get the confidence and the courage that you can do anything, you become a danger to people, just like a lion, or the killer whale that they have in the zoo. You know, if the lion ever bite the trainer and realize, hey, I'm in control, he ain't in control, or the killer whale ever decide, figure out, hey, I'm in control in this water. That little lady or that little man swimming out here ain't in control. And once they figure that out, they usually have to put them down because they know now they won't never be able to control that animal again. The animal has figured out I'm the one in control, you're not, and I can enforce my will on you. Well, that's the same thing happens once you become somebody who's taught and you know how to think for yourself. Because now you realize I can do anything. You know, I don't need nobody. I don't need anybody permission. And you get to a point where you can actually look at something and actually figure out how it came together, how it's been put together. You can go duplicate it. Cause that's all I've done with that cart. I was looking and I saw somebody had welded a cart. I said, man, he welded that cart. That thing, there ain't but a couple of parts in there that he welded. I can do that, and I figured it out and done it. Now I'm gonna build another one next week. It's gonna be a better version, but that's how you become a danger. Because now nobody can stop you. Because you ain't going. I don't go to nobody for no permission. If I want to do it, I'm going to do it. And can't nobody stop me from doing it. And once it's up here in your head and whatnot, uh, nobody can tell you anything. You can the person who's been taught and knows how to think, they will what you call. They can build a whole community. They can build a whole community by themselves if they're left alone. If you were to set somebody if you were to set somebody who can think by themselves and didn't have nobody, no outside people bothering them and stuff like that, they will build a whole community up in a little bit. Because that's just the way they're geared. Once they get to a point where they can think and they don't want to, they don't want no permission. They not even if they need to go get permission, a lot of times they can be reluctant to go get it because they look at that as trying to hold me back and try to limit me. And so they can what you call, they'll go out and they'll build a whole community back if we'll just do it. Now, we got to get to a point where we're, as men, are thinking and being creative like that. That's the way my grandfather and them were. They didn't ask nobody for permission. If something they wanted to do something, they would have done it. They were self-taught. Like I said, no, I wasn't called. I'm not the best welder right now. I've only been welding for about 2 days. But I figured out how to get what I need to get done, and it holds and it's strong. It don't look the best, but as the more I do it, the more repetition I get, the better it gets. Eventually I get to a point where I'm gonna start doing aluminum and stuff like that. So now I can build the ice cream carts. The next thing I'm gonna do is go start building these popcorn poppers because I'm figuring it out. And that's the way I want you all to be. I want you all to be able to not ask for permission. Not some of you all. Um, I have to be careful. uh, I gotta be careful. You have as much training as you need. To be honest with you, most of you have as much training as you already need, and the rest of it, you gotta you if you're gonna be a business owner and you're gonna be out here running your own business and self-employed, you gotta get to a point where you can think on your own, and you got to be able to start self-educating yourself. You got if new technologies and all that stuff come out, yeah, I go to get abreast upon that. But oh Lord, I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. But okay. I gotta be careful. I will go to with me. If the manufacturer is bringing out something new, I'm going to the manufacturer, figure out so that I can hear what the manufacturer says and get that information. And then from there, I'm good. But, oh man, I don't know so much about. I gotta be careful. I don't know so much about going to my peers. No, I would communicate because they see stuff, and that's what appliance psychology is. So we all can talk about what we're seeing in the field and this and that. But the same thing, the same way my peers got the information, I should be able to go get the same information they got, and use the same methods. It's not that they got some special insight or some special power where they can get it and I can't. It's just the fact that they have the confidence to go out there and try it and make the mistakes and learn from it and move on. So I'm gonna do the same thing. That's how you learn. You learn by going out there. You think you're gonna start a new skill or you're gonna try to learn a new trade or do anything and you're not gonna make no mistakes. That's that's not gonna happen. If Thanos would tell you, yesterday we made many mistakes. I even cut something too short. Hey, we gotta cut the other one. But we figured it out, and when we hit those roadblocks where we did make mistakes, we figured workarounds around. But that's the stuff that you have to do. We have to. You have to have the confidence to go out there and do it and tackle this stuff. And that's the person who wins. The person who got the most money and the most training, most of the time they don't win. If you ever go and research the Wright brothers when they trying to learn how to fly, they weren't supposed to be the first ones to take flight. It was this other guy, I forget his name. Nobody even remember his name now. But they had all the press was following this guy because the government had put all this money, had given him all this money, and had the press follow him everywhere that he was going to try to go fly because he wasn't called. He had all the money, all the education, and all this stuff. Where they thought that if anybody gonna do it, this is the guy gonna do it. But what happened? Money and education doesn't beat that passion and desire for somebody who's determined to go do it. So the Wright brothers, they didn't care nothing about. They weren't in trying to fly because of the money. They weren't trying to get no press. They just loved trying to fly. They just loved it, and they was bicycle people. They built bicycles. And what they done is a hobby was trying to fly, and they the ones who beat the guy. After after the Wright brothers beat him, that they what's it called? That guy that was supposed to do it, he quit trying to even fly. He wouldn't even do it no more. That shows you that he didn't have a passion for it. Same thing with us being in the skilled trades and wanting to learn the trades and stuff. That's a passion that I have. With that, I'm gonna go out here in my spare time. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out how to do this stuff. I look at this as being fun. This is my vacation. This is my retirement. It's funny. Yesterday, Thanos was here, and I wanted to stay longer working on it, but my wife hit me in the middle. She said, "All you thinking about is that ice cream cart. You couldn't sleep the other night because you looking at stuff about welding and stuff." She wanted me to take her out to eat, so I was telling Thanos my wife's jealous of the ice cream cart, so we got to close down early so I could take her out to eat. But I did. I had to actually. He was telling because he listened when she called and stuff, and he was like, "Man, that's nice. Go take your wife out. That's what you need to do. Leave the ice cream cart till tomorrow, or come back after y'all eat." And I said, "No, I can't do that." But that's my passion. That's what I love to do. Teaching you all. That's my passion. I love teaching you all, especially about entrepreneurship, especially about starting businesses. I love teaching you all that, especially when I see you all come back and surpass me and surpass all these people who's supposed to be teaching you all business. Where you all been running your business. Some of these people y'all get mentorship and masterminds and stuff from. They on their third or fourth business that hasn't succeeded, and you all still running your same business and succeeding. They should be coming to you all. They are honest to God. The people that you all are paying to be in their masterminds and this and that, they need to be paying you all to tell them how to actually run a business. Because they haven't had one to succeed that I can count. I haven't been able to. I can't count any of them that they had one to succeed. I ran my appliance repair business over 20 years. So I've done it there, and it's still going. I was able to pass it along to the next generation, what they keep talking about. I was able to do that, to build that business up and pass it on to the next generation. So I was able to do that. So they say, well, you don't run your appliance repair business anymore. God dang, I ran it for 20 some years, and I passed it to the next generation like you're supposed to, while I'm still active and can help him get it going. And then from there, he it's still running. And now I've started the next business that I'm in, the ice cream parlor. I've been doing this. This is coming up on 4 years. I've been doing this, and we're doing it at a high level. Not only are we uh, uh, coming into the ice cream parlor and kicking butt, not say kicking butt. We act. Somebody told me it was at our meeting, and somebody was telling me you need to slow down. You're getting too conceited because I got a little shrine up of all the events that we won. I've been undefeated on these little events, so I got on the wall going in all these little events and stuff that we won the trophies. Uh, but yeah, we kicking butt, and I like that competition. If I lose one, I don't mind because that lets me know I need to step it up. And not only that, we're doing some innovative stuff that other people might not have thought about. Nobody, here is not only are we uh, coming in showing, hey, you can start an ice cream parlor. Shout out to Jeff, Jeff, Tie Dye Jeff. He was the first one to say you can do it for everybody else. Used to say you had to spend $50,000 to $100,000 easy to start an ice cream parlor. He was the first one to say, "Nah, you can do it for less than 20." And from there, he kind of changed the game where everybody been looking how to get in cheaper and cheaper. Same thing with these little carts and stuff. They charge three, four, $5,000 for a push cart, and here it is now. You can make one for less than $300, and it looks good, and people like it. If my wife, I sent my wife and my sister-in-law the picture of this, and let me see what I told them to rate it. See what they gave me. Uh, uh, 8 or 9. They said it's very mobile and compact. So they gave me an 8 or a 9 for it. So if they gave me that and gave me a thumbs up, I know it's pretty neat little thing. So so that's how we're changing it and introducing you all to it. We got more people getting into the ice cream business and stuff. More people thinking about the next step, retirement. I'm in retirement right now. And finally, my mom finally realized that I'm retired because she actually. So you really are retired? She asked me that this week. I'm like, yeah, I'm retired. This is what I do, and same thing. My wife, she likes the fact that I'm retired now, and I'm enjoying it. I think my son likes it too, and we can spend some time together. So I'm gonna read some of the stuff we got in the comments, and I'm getting out of here. Um, I haven't slept much because I've been figuring out how to actually weld and stuff. So tonight I'm gonna go to sleep, get up early, and I'm gonna have just an easy day tomorrow. I might go live again tomorrow. Tomorrow gonna be an easy day for me. Get a haircut and stuff. I need to get a haircut back. Stoker Reviews. So what's up, ABC fam? What's going on? Mac After More. What's up, Mike and ABC family? Hey, what's going on? 63 Impala Rag Dude. So what's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? BK from the Rockies. What's up? What's good, ABC? All right. Stoker Reviews looks good, Mike. Thanks, I appreciate that. Aloha Appliance Repair. Give a man a fish and he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish and he eats for a lifetime. That's the truth. That's the honest to God truth. If I was training you all would be coming back every month or so to try to get here. I just don't see how people. Uh, I didn't say that. Yeah, you be coming back every month trying to find something for me to teach you something, to train you on something. But if I teach you and show you how I approach it, how I go find the information, so who I'm going to call? That's the thing. If I'm out, who I'm going to call? Who do I get to call when I'm out here? You, I teach you how I think, how I figure it out, and then you don't have to call anybody. And a lot of that came from when I used to work in engineering. When I was an engineer, no, we was developing the technology. So there wasn't no damn body to call. Now somebody beat us in the technology. So say like if Seagate at that time, if Seagate had beat us and with some of their disk drive or whatnot, we would go buy a Seagate disk drive and you had to reverse engineer it, see what the world they done, and do it that way. But it wasn't nobody you could call. It was a race. We was racing against other companies, and a lot of the time you were developing it as it went. And and at that time, a lot of the companies just use their specific software, their specific technology. So if you want to use, if you wanted to if you wanted to use if you want to use a Canon printer, then you had to have only a gateway or whatever software printer computer or something. They would tie it all in. They should do all of that same way Microsoft would. If you had to have a Canon uh, printer, a Canon camera, and all, they wouldn't talk to nothing else. So all that stuff we had our own stuff that we just did with that just worked for our company. And so you was developing that stuff. Well, nobody you could call. You work with, as a test engineer, I work with the design engineers. All of us work together, and whatnot. And they would give me. That's going too much. I ain't going to talk about that. But you could call them if something didn't work, if a device or something didn't work. You won't know. You could call the actual manufacturer if you wanted to, but they couldn't tell you because you was putting it into some type of configuration or something they might not be aware of. So one device on a circuit board, you have one device. You got like a Xilinx chip, and just for that one device, to be a book that thick. you got And you got to go through and read that book and figure out how that thing works and get it going. That's why I'm always worried when they keep telling me they're gonna y'all gonna go into tech and y'all don't want to read. So that you don't want to do math and you don't want to read. So I don't know. Okay, my patience is starting to sell tequila. Tequila. He is a young African American as an officer, but looking to transition to entrepreneur life. Do you want to make ice cream with tequila? Uh, I don't know if right at this moment I don't. We have the adult ice cream that we use with my adult ice cream, unless it's a local distillery that I can go grab their stuff and make something off of their stuff and they sell it. I like Broad Slab. I make their apple moonshine and they'll take it down to their place and they'll sell it there. Other than that, I go by what they call the Chicos or whoever, the pre-mixed alcohol. So you can get a pre-mixed White Russian, you get a pre-mixed Long Island iced tea, pre-mixed just about anything already pre-mixed, margaritas, whatever, and I use that in my ice cream. So that way, it already mixed and everything, rather than trying to do like a mixed drink thing. You can buy the pina colada already mixed and already got the alcohol and everything in it, and so all you gotta do is just pour it in and go. Versus me trying to be there and just do it, trying to make a sex on the beach, with his tequila or whatever it is. So unless it's somebody local that I can easily get their stuff and we're gonna do some type of cross marketing. I just go by the pre-mixed stuff. Now, if he has something that's pre-mixed, I'll look into that if they carry it local. Mr. Mechanical, Mike, what up? All right. Quentin Hodge, hey Mike and ABC fam, hey, how you doing? IMD, all right, all right. How do we get the 250 rate you talk about in the book with the third party warranty? Is that a flat rate? The 250 rate you charging $85 an hour. So with $85 an hour, you're gonna bill them for an hour and a half to go out and diagnose, and bill them for an hour and a half to go out and put the part on. That's how you get your 250. You charge $85 an hour, and you go an hour and a half to go diagnose, an hour and a half to go put the part on. Myron Webster, Mike, we out here taxing. I just got First American for 236 to drive on top of repair costs, and they ain't believe that. Yeah. There's money to be made out here. It's crazy money to be made. Reggie Crew, what's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? CN, where can I find some bandit signs in bulk for the low? Um, you go to just about, I forget, I used to get my bandit sign. Let me see if I can find it. I ain't put out bandit signs in a long time. Um, let me see. Um, when we had, let me see if I can find bandit sign. Um, Oh, I wanted to see where I used to buy from. I used to have a place I used to buy 'em in the bulk. But my bandit signs, I used to write on them. I used to do them with a marker, especially when I used to put them out when we had our mattress store. I can't figure out where they at, but it's in the, I think I got it in the course where I used to get them from. But anyway, when I had let's see here, I'll show you this one right here. Um, it should be in the course. I'll show you. But this is how I used to do my bandit signs back in the day. Yeah, those were my bandit signs. I used to buy just the plain white ones, and you'll get the. I don't even have the marker here, but get the jumbo. marker, permanent marker, and just write on there drive-in cleaning special, $99. Put your phone number, and in the drive-in cleaning course, I tell you how to actually find where the actual stop signs and locations you would put them out at. I should do that for my drive-in cleaning. I should do that for my sign, for my mattress store, and I also done it when we had our used appliance store. I used to go just put those out everywhere around town, and because a lot of times if you don't, I think we'll put them out and then go back out there to pick them up, and the town will just pick them up and throw them away. The other thing I used to do, like this weekend, I should yes I am. If I'm not, I used to sell used appliances. Uh, I knew Lowe's and Home Depot and Best Buy, they'd be running Labor Day sales on their appliances and whatnot. So they're gonna have a lot of people coming up there looking for appliances. So I would go there and have wash. I would put those on there. And I put washer and dryer set $350 and put the phone number on there. And we'll put it as you come into the Lowe's or the Home Depot parking lot. We'll put them right there, right there where they are coming in at. And so what will happen? People will go there looking for washer and dryer set. They'll see our sign, and a lot of times they'll call and they'll say, "I saw your sign over there at Lowe's. Y'all open? Yeah, we open. You got wash and dryer? Yeah, we got it. Come on down." They'll come on and get it. And after a while, the manager at Lowe's, somebody will go outside and they'll see the sign. They'll pick it up and they'll give me a call. Uh, 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 they'll call and they say, "Who's this?" I'll say, "Clayton Appliance." Uh, I think that was our name. It was Clayton Appliance Store. I forget what our name was now. Jesus Christ. And they'd be like, "You put a sign out in our parking lot. You can't put them out there." I'd be like, "No, I paid a guy to put them down. Those bandit signs. I'm sorry. He shouldn't have." I tell him next time. I told him don't go out there. You can't go there, but he put them anywhere. I know, but tell me we can't. You can't put signs out here. Okay, thank you. I'll let him know. So I'm pulling out. I said, "What do you want me to do with it? Just throw it away. He shouldn't have threw it." I go back out there next time. They're gonna have a sale. I'll load them back up with signs. But yeah, but that's what I used to do. Ride on their sales because they'll spend all this money to get people come up from Labor Day, Memorial Day sales, Fourth of July sales. And you ride on their backs and put your sign out there, and they just pick them up and throw them away. But by that time, I'd be done made a couple of $100, a couple of $1,000. I didn't mind. DCNF appliance repair. What's going on, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, what's going on? Untamed can't go. What a haircut! Yeah, the top won't grow. The sides will grow. My hair lazy. It'll grow up my ears and my nose and on the side. It just won't grow on top no more. Reverse engineering. Yeah, we've done a bunch of that. Yeah. MacArthur Moore. I can't imagine where I'd be right now if I didn't stumble upon JT Hustles and Mike so long ago. I'm struggling right now because of my own fault. But I'm doing better than I would be on the job. Yeah, no doubt. No, a lot of times what happens, I found out you are the reason people struggle is not because the blueprint don't work. A lot of times they don't follow the blueprint. And this is one thing about this business. You don't have to be truthful with you don't have to be truthful to your neighbors and your friends and stuff. But this business, you gotta be truthful with it, and it's gonna make you clean yourself up. If you think you're gonna this business, if you think you're gonna get around and kind of not go back and address stuff that happened in your past and all that stuff and be able to run this business, it's not gonna let it happen. You're gonna have to go clean all that stuff up because you get ready to start go running a business. All that stuff and stuff you should do in the past that you had neglected, it's coming back up, and that business ain't gonna thrive until you go get that thing clean. That's why I say this business, appliance repair, make a man out of because all that stuff has to come out. You can't be lazy and run this business. You can't be a procrastinator and run this business. You can't be a shyster and run this business. If you think you're gonna run an appliance repair business and you ain't gonna learn how to self-educate yourself, you ain't gonna be up there studying and reading manuals and stuff. You think you're just gonna walk up and to a washer or these new washer dryers and stuff, ain't got no service manual or anything, and you just gonna figure out what's going on with it, or get on the get on Facebook. What's wrong with this watch? People now don't care. Unfortunately, if you haven't, they know if you've done the pregame and stuff. If you ain't pregame and you just you just popping up, you ain't got the service man and stuff. They'll let you stay out there now. From y'all call, I say the same thing. You got the service man, you know, you go get the service man. Ain't no, hey, get the service manual. That's all, because that's what I got to do. So I'm not gonna go do it for you. And then that's when you start hearing, well, I haven't got the service. I don't have a subscription to Appliance House. Well, you gotta get a service manual. How you get it, I don't know. But you gotta get you a service manual. You know, all that stuff start to come back out, and you gotta clean that stuff up before you go forward. And so it makes you a better person. And once you get all that stuff cleaned up, uh, you're gonna be so you gonna when you become the man. And becoming a man ain't meaning you got all this money and you paying for everything, but you know your shit is in order. When you become the man and you know you get your shit in order, man, that's a great feeling. That's a great feeling. I'll read a couple more, then we getting out of here. Uh, Mike Campbell said, "Hey, Mike and ABC fam, hey, how you doing?" Reliance. ABC helped me get started in a great business and trade, but I still consistently, but I'm still constantly training more year and a half later. Daily, you have to continue to invest in yourself. Yeah, you constantly got to be constantly teaching yourself. Because what happens, this is not a business that you're gonna learn and be done. Technology is changing all the time and it's changing fast. So what we done 2 or 3 years ago is obsolete. It is changing. So you gotta stay with the new technology. You gotta constantly be teaching yourself. You gotta constantly be teaching yourself all the time. You gotta be thoroughly immersed in this thing. Okay. Um, let's see right here. Magno. Hey, what's going on, man? I ain't seen you in a while. Say yo. Okay. Yeah. There you go, Magnolia Repair Appliance Home. Back doing engineering, start flipping power tools and appliances on the side. Okay, good stuff, man. Glad to see you still doing some of it. Glad to see you still doing some of it. A lot of money in the power tools. Matter of fact, I got not only power tools, I got the what's it called out here too. I got a I'm doing. I guess you say I'm flipping, but I'm buying like some of the old refrigerators and whatnot, and I'm turning them into I'm re. Let me see. I might be able to pull one up. Let me see if I might be able to pull one up. I ain't gonna do that. I'll make a video tomorrow. But when I do, I buy these. I've been looking to buy these old refrigerators and coolers. And what I'm doing, I'm actually going through and retrofitting them, bringing them back up with like 134A and stuff, and using them to turn them into ice cream push carts, drink holders and stuff like that. I got one right here. I'm turning into a drink holder, so I can put like the bottles and stuff, bottle drinks and stuff inside the ice cream pop. But I'm doing stuff like that, stuff that I want to do, where it's fun. I get to work on it in here, get to be able to create, make some art, and put it out there. So I'll show you all the project I'm going to start on in about a week or two. So I do that in conjunction with the other stuff that I'm doing. What's going on, Wild Williams? Mac Alpha. Most definitely, Mike. I'm learning that. No problem. Good stuff. Quentin Hodge. Okay, peace, Mike. Gotta go. Keep up the good work. All right, thanks, man. Thanks for joining in. Table saws, belt sanders. Okay. I got a brand new saw for Facebook for free. Gonna flip it for about $200. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, I got actual pallet jacks. I bought several pallet jacks from actual state surplus. My favorite store. I like state surplus. I got a couple of pallet jacks. I wanted one in here, so I got one that I fixed in here, and then I got another one that I'm going to actually flip. I got to put the actual wheels on the back of it. Okay. You ever repaired a 3D printer? I haven't. I haven't. Lockdown equals hazard. 3D. Okay, there you go. So what time is it? Yeah, it's 8:45. I want to thank everybody for actually watching. Okay, what's called repair? There you go, Magnolia. What's up, Ernest Anderson? For some like great show. Thanks. I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. I might not do it live, but I got some video, some pre-recorded stuff I want to get out. Like I said, tomorrow gonna be a fun rest day for me. Just kind of kicking it. So I'll be actually working in the ice cream parlor tomorrow. I got another young lady that I'm teaching how to make the ice cream. She's doing a great job. So I'll be working with her tomorrow and actually doing some marketing on the ice cream stuff. But once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. And if you hadn't already, sign up for Appliance Bootcamp. Let me teach you how to start your own appliance repair business. Best decision you ever make. If you are someone who's undecided about what you're going to do in your career, get into the appliance repair field, get into the skilled trades. A lot of money to be made, and it gives you a skill set and the confidence to do whatever it is you want to do in life. Once again, thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.